Costume Pikachu tier list. Alright, so if you didn't know, there is a lot of costume Pikachus in this game. Like, quite a lot. And they only keep introducing more for Go Fests and Global Go Fests. I'm particularly excited about that Goggles one for Global Go Fest. So now seems like the perfect time to do a tier list. S being the best, obviously. E, I might not even use that column, but E being the worst. Shout out to Cerebi. They've literally got every costume Pikachu on there. So let's do it a block at a time. Obviously I can't fit them all on the screen. Starting off with that iconic original cap. Basically Ash Hat Pikachu, you know, came out in 2017, which is crazy to think now. But I'm whacking that in A tier. And nobody get offended by any of these choices, please. This is just what I think, my opinion. I'm purely going to go off how cool I think they look, such as the color choice and their design, and the emotions that they invoke when I see them. I might briefly talk about their rarity, but it won't be a factor in my choice. Party Hat Pikachu, another one of the originals. I love the color scheme in the hat. You got a nice bit of purple in there, nice bit of pink, blue on top with a little bobble part. It's just a clean, cool looking design. Whacking it in B. Santa Hat Pikachu. I believe this was one of the first ones. Most of these are in order, but I actually think this one came out in 2016 of Christmas, so I believe it was the first one. You know, it's a Santa's hat on Pikachu, but it looks clean. Christmas, everyone loves Christmas. It's Christmas meets Pikachu, and I love it. I'm putting it in S tier. Witch's Hat Pikachu. Okay, yeah, this is clean as hell. I love the design on this as well. Got the purple in there, got the orange. I love the slant where just one of its ears is kind of poking out. As someone who normally picks Spellcaster when he plays an RPG game, yeah, this one speaks to me. It's simple yet very effective. I'm whacking that in S tier as well. Summer Style Pikachu. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit more crazier with the designs. We've got the hat, but we've also got the shades. The shades are pretty cool, I can't lie. And the summer hat is a bit loud, but at the same time, I like it. Got a bit of green in there as well, and green is one of my favourite colours. I like it. It's not S tier in my opinion, so I'm putting it in A tier. Fragment Hat Pikachu. Okay, so this is one of those ones that is rare. Apparently extremely rare, as it was only available for a limited time between October 5th and October 7th, 2018. But like I said before, I'm not going to factor that into my choice. And I'll be honest, it kind of looks boring in my personal opinion. Just kind of plain and inferior to Ash Hat Pikachu, so I'm putting it in D tier. Flower Crown Pikachu. The design is pretty simplistic, and we've had other Pokemon like the Eevees with this as well. But it is nice, and the colours are nice as well. I put this in C tier. Detective Pikachu. Okay, yeah. I love the film. It's a simple design, but you know, you're going to get Sherlock Holmes vibes. He's out on the go, he's searching for clues. It's been done before many times, obviously, once again, Sherlock Holmes, Inspector Gadget, all that kind of stuff. I love the film as well, obviously it's from that. I'm giving it B. Straw Hat Pikachu. In other words, Monkey D. Luffy. You know, it's alright. If you're a massive One Piece fan, you're probably going to absolutely love this. One Piece is cool. Does it fit on Pikachu? Yes, I would argue yes. And I like the way that it sits on its head. It's going in B tier. Mimikyu Costume Pikachu. This is the first costume where Pikachu is dressing up as another Pokemon. I like Mimikyu, it's quite an interesting Pokemon, but I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of this costume. It's just to me. But you know, if you like it, you like it, but I'm putting it in D. Beanie Winter Themed Costume Pikachu. I am a beanie connoisseur. I like them, they're comfy, they're snug. This one looks cool. I like the little white bobble at the top as well. I like the wintry design with the snowflakes. I'm slapping this one in B tier. We got another Party Hat Pikachu, this time from 2020. And just like the original, I love this one as well. You go to a party, someone slaps that on your head, you're going to be partying even more, right? Red goes nicely with the yellow. So yeah, I'm putting this in A tier. Clone Pikachu. Obviously this is a shout out to the remake, but in my eyes it's a shout out to the original as well. Obviously the emotional factor is huge with this one. I managed to get some of the clone Pokemon when these first released, but they were hard to acquire. Who knows if they'll ever come back. I like the design, obviously, it's very simple. But once again, a shout out to the original Pokemon films. Massively nostalgic. I'm going to put it in A tier. Safari Hat Pikachu. I haven't got much to say about this one. In my opinion, it's kind of dull. so I'm putting it in D for dull. And then we've got the Flower Hat Pikachu. I like the design for this one. I like how its ears pop out of the middle of the hat. In my opinion, it's colourful yet effective. I'm putting it in B tier. Now we move on to the first of 4 designs, which in my opinion get progressively better. And in my opinion, Charizard being the weakest of the 4. And I get that Charizard is a huge fan favourite, but I'm not gonna lie, here it looks kinda ugly. And like I said, these are gonna get progressively better. I'm putting this in D tier. Next we got the Umbreon Hat Pikachu. This is the first of 3 that in my opinion look amazing. Umbreon meets Pikachu. Obviously Umbreon is a huge fan favourite as well. I like it a lot. What would be crazy in the future is if they brought this back but the shiny versions. I'm putting this one in A tier. Next we are moving on to my favourite of the 3, as I like to call it, Rayquaza Chew. It really does look like Pikachu and Rayquaza have had a big fight and Pikachu has won, wearing the crown of its enemy. And I love Rayquaza as well, so this is just a win-win. I personally also own the shiny, which I have best buddied, so it's an easy S tier. We got Lucario Hat, or Lucario Chew. Lucario is another fan favourite obviously, and I'm a massive Lucario fan as well. I love Lucario's design. This is obviously another win-win, and a very easy S tier. World's Cat Pikachu. I like the colours, I like the design, I like the way it sits on its head to the side and its ears poke out, but in my opinion, it's not as cool as the original Ash Hat Pikachu, so yeah, I'm putting it in B. Explorer Hat Pikachu is definitely giving Explorer vibes. I already love the hat, but then you've also got the little Welmer watering can that he's carrying on his right hand side. Another one of those multiple accessory designs. I love the little strap that's carrying the Welmer as well. You know what, I'm putting this in S tier. Alright, we've got another Holiday Pikachu. Obviously a lot more going on than just a Santa's hat here, but I like it, and when you see it you think winter, right? You got the coat, you got the hat, you got that nice green and red scarf, so I'm putting this in A tier. Next we got New Year's Hat Pikachu. Quite a simple design. Does it speak New Year's to me? A little bit, yeah. That's the kind of hat I guess you would wear on New Year's. Do I like it? Do I think it's particularly cool? It's okay, but not great either, so I'm just going to put it in C. Alrighty, that's going to be about it for part 1. If you enjoyed this, please leak slap the like button, as these do take a while to make, and the support is massively appreciated. And I will be making a part 2, following up with more Costume Pikachu. I'm really liking where we're at right now. Obviously, everyone's going to have different opinions, so let me know down below what's been your favourite so far, what's your least favourite, and do you have a particular rare Costume Pikachu of your own? That's about it from me though. Please take care. Catch you all in the next one.